So I want to lose some fat, I want to feel better, maybe some abs. Well, these are the 3 reasons why you are not getting results. More than 10 years I've been working with clients just like you, thousands of them, and these are the most common mistakes that I see people making. These are the simple reframes and fixes that you can do right away to improve it. So number 1 is a bonus, but you have to believe. You have to believe that you can improve. Whatever your ideal self is thinking and doing slightly different actions than where you're at right now. We need to visualize that, we need to believe that, and we need to think about why we have our current beliefs, our current actions and habits, and have that awareness. So these following 3 reasons and simple fixes are meaningless without consistency. But the good thing is, just like any sort of skill, with a little bit of practice and implementing them into our daily life, they will become automatic and part of your lifestyle once you have that awareness. And number 1 is just that. Many of you lack awareness and clarity. I made this mistake for years. The good intentions are not going to cut it. Just clean eating or eating low carb is not good enough. We can still overeat healthy food, and if we're under eating consistently based on our activity, that's going to affect our hormones in a negative way. The easiest thing is to create awareness. Have a goal of what you're doing, how much food you're eating, track your food for a week or 2. I know it's a pain in the butt, but eventually you'll be able to create an intuitive feeling once we have that structure. So if you're sick of being at a plateau and guesswork, you can change that by having awareness and following a plan until you have that better awareness. Number 2, I can almost say most clients are not eating enough protein. And this is not about overeating protein at every meal. It's just creating some basic foundations. Protein helps keep us satiated and filled so that we're not going to overindulge in carbohydrates and sugars and other foods that are of low nutrition. At the same time, it preserves muscle. So how much protein? 0.5 to 1 gram per pound of body weight is a great starting point. And I know there's a variance there, but if you're 100 pounds, you want to eat at least 50, ideally up to 100 if you're active. If you're 200 pounds, 100 on the low end, and up to 1 gram per pound at 200 if you are physically active and training. 100 grams of protein is only 400 calories, so if you're not getting them from protein, you're getting them from something else. Starting your meals with protein has been proven to be more satiating, so that's beans and chicken and fish and plant-based proteins. But by focusing on that, it's more likely that you will not overeat, you'll stay satisfied, and we need protein for our brain function, our nervous system, and so much more. And finally, it comes down to movement. You are not moving as hard or smart as you should be. And should be is subjective, but either a lot of people are giving themselves too much credit and they're not actually working out hard enough, or just moving consistently and smart enough. This is not about being in beast mode. It's about having a plan and working out efficiently so that you're stimulating the right movements in your body that are going to improve your metabolism. And some people might work out an hour a day and then they're sitting around the rest of the day. So having an awareness of how much you're moving, it can be helpful to work with a trainer even for a month. That's new information that can last you a lifetime, or provide the accountability. You can join a class if there are gyms open that you can do, or find something online and join in a challenge that holds you accountable to move a certain amount or training for something. But when you can get those 3 things consistently, you're moving in the direction to get yourself results. So remember, we have to find a way to create that accountability. We need to find a way to enjoy the process, and we can. All these things come in different shapes and sizes and flavors. You might not enjoy it yet, but you will if you keep on trying and find out, the right fit for you. I hope that was helpful. Keep living a peak performance life.